Welcome to the auction of Unit 2, number 9, Narallah Grove in Buxton North. For those of you who don't know me, Calvin Chan's my name. Also the listing agent alongside Chen, who has been working tirelessly throughout the entire campaign. We also have my colleagues here today, Yang and Granny, here to assist you with any questions throughout the auction process. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of the beautiful family home behind us. To the neighbours of the crowd, thank you for coming and for making this part of Buxton North one of the best places to live in. To the bidders in the crowd, thank you for coming and I wish you all the best in the bidding procedure. And to the one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available before the commencement of the auction. As auctioneer, I'll be indicating bids upon request and the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If and when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction purposes false bids, prevents malicious disruptions by bidders, attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this gavel hits the paperwork here, ladies and gentlemen, the property will be deemed sold. I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that will require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and the settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best, but the sellers have been quite flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 45 to 60 days, unless prior arrangements have been made with you beforehand. In the instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options: to not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Unit 2, number 9, Narallah Grove in Buxton North, on land size of 329 square metres of land. No body corporate, ladies and gentlemen, which a lot of people are looking for, as there's only 2 on the block. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double garage as well. Solar panels on the roof, ladies and gentlemen. Brick home as you step through the house. Floorboards welcome you into the home, and the massive living area. What a selling point, ladies and gentlemen, that opens out into the outdoor area. So you've got perfect flow from indoor and outdoor, perfect for entertaining. The kitchen, ladies and gentlemen, induction cooktop as well. You can change back to gas if that's what you're looking for, but also the bedrooms are very good size. Ensuite have been recently renovated as well, tiled to the roof. You've got a skylight in the central bathroom as well, which provides lots of natural sunlight as well. In location-wise, ladies and gentlemen, second to none in Buxton North. Woodhouse Grove shops just down the road here. And then also you're close to Westfield, Doncaster, Box Hill Central, all the amenities on offer. Box Hill, of course, it's earmarked to be the second CBD. Plenty of public transport options, whether that's trains, trams, buses, and also the suburban rail loop, which will be coming in through soon as well. Restaurants, of course, in Box Hill and Doncaster, Box Hill Hospital, Box Hill Institute, school zones, ladies and gentlemen, which a lot of people are looking for. Kirramil Primary School and Koonung Secondary, some of the best on offer, so you can save a lot on private school fees if you're looking to send your kids to the public schools here. So enough from me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're not here to hear me talk. We're here to help you buy now. So ball's in your court now, ladies and gentlemen. Who would like to get this auction started with an opening bid, opening offer for Unit 2, number 9, Narallah Grove in Box Hill North now, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing a pink suit here today. This is for breast cancer, ladies and gentlemen. We're a proud corporate partner for National Breast Cancer Foundation. $900,000. Welcome to the bidding here, sir. At $900,000 now, am I right? At $900,000 here, welcome in with a strong knockout offer of $900,000 from the gentleman on my right hand side saying next to Jim here at $900,000 now. At 900 triple O now, ladies and gentlemen. Where can I see an increment from the crowd? What do you say? Sylvia, here's your chance to bid and buy. Into multiple open for inspection. You've got all your friends here encouraging you here to bid and buy. At $900,000, still great value in the heart of Box Hill North. At $900,000 now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call it 3 times. So I'm sure and you're sure now. Don't miss that now. $920,000. Welcome to the bidding here, Vinod, at $920,000, and I wish you all the best in the bidding procedure here today. At $920,000 now, back against you, sir. What do you say? At $920,000. At $920 now. We don't want to undersell your future home, sir, at $920,000 now. At 900.
No, 930.
930, thank you. Welcome back, sir, at $930,000. Back against you, sir. Can I say another 10 or 20? 40, 940, thank you, sir. Back in front at $940,000 now. At $940,000, it's a two-man horse race here at $940,000. Back against you, sir. Can I say 950 to get you back in front here? At $940,000 at the moment. At 940, triple 50, thank you, sir. 950 at $950,000 now. Granny, what do you say at 950? Sorry, 60, 60, thank you. 60 on the nod. At 60 on the nod now. Back against you, sir. Can I say 70 at $960,000 now? At $960,000, big crowd here, ladies and gentlemen. Should give you some confidence, ladies and gentlemen, in the market that we're in. Plenty of buyers looking for homes, quality homes like this at Unit 2, Number 9, Narallah Grove in Buxton North, at $960,000 at the moment. At $960,000, can I say a 70 to get you back in front? At $960,000, all the action is happening here. Can I say any bids here on my left as well? At $960,000 at the moment. At $960,000. First call now, 960. Second opportunity now at 980. Thank you, sir. And back in front here at $980,000 in the nick of time. At $980,000 now. At $980,000, can I say at $990 or $1 million to get you back in front, sir?
995.
At 900.
85.
985, can I see 990, sir? At 900, and we're going to get there anyway. At 900, we don't want to undersell your future home. At $990,000, thank you, sir. At $990,000 back in front here. Gentlemen's in front here at $990,000 now. At $990,000, can I say $1 million? At 990, gentlemen's here in the pole position at $990,000. Get ready to miss out, buyers. At $990,000 at the moment. At $990,000. First call now at $990. Second opportunity now at $990,000. For the third and final call now at $990,000. If you bid, it will be on the market. Next bid at 900. Next bid will get us onto the market. Take us to $1 million, ma'am, and I'll put the property on the market. $1 million. Welcome in here at $1 million. We're on the market and selling now, ladies and gentlemen. Playing for keeps at $1 million here on my left-hand side, and back against you, sir. $1 million here on my left. At $1 million now.
Is the property on the market?
It's on the market now. On the market and selling now. No late bids, no late offers. The property will be knocked down soon. At $1 million here on my left-hand side. No further interest, they'll be walking away with the keys at $1 million here on my left. At $1 million, 10 to see you back in, sir. At $1 million.
1.01.
1.01, $1,010,000. Thank you, sir. At $1,010,000. Can I see a 20, ma'am? At $1,010,000, 5, 15 at $1,015,000 here on my left. At $1,015,000, 20 to get you back in front, sir. 20, thank you, sir. 1,020,000, 25, $1,025,000. $1,025,000 now, 30 now, 30 now on my right. $1,035,000. 35, sir. What do you say now? Can I see 40? $1,035,000 here on my left-hand side. $1,035,000 now. 40 to get you back in front. $1,035,000. Sylvia here, holding the bid, holding the keys. $1,035,000. Great property here now, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best. 45, thank you, sir. $10,000 increment, $1,045,000. 50, ma'am. Can I see 50 to get you back in front? $1,045,000 here on my right. 50 to get you back in front. 50, thank you, ma'am, on the nod. And $1,050,000 now. And $1,050,000, great value buying in the heart of Buxton North. One of the best. 55, one of the best units I've seen for sale in my career at $1,055,000 now. And $1,055,000 here on my right hand side. 1,056 and $1,056 and $1,056 now. Sir, what do you say? Buyers are slowing down here. 60, thank you. $1,060 now. And $1,060,000 now. Can I see 61, ma'am? And $1,060,000 or 61. And $1,061 now. Can I see 65, sir? And $1,061,000 now. And $1,061,000. 65, thank you, Granny. $1,065 and $1,065 now. 66. 1,066, 1,066, 1,066 now, Granny, what do you say? $1,066,000, 70 to get you back in front, sir. 70, thank you on the nod. $1,070,000 now, what do you say? 71, 71 now, 71. $1,071,000, 75, sir, can I say 75? $1,071,000 now. $1,071,000. 72 now, 72. It's a slowing down here, man. What do you say? 72, 73. 73, sir. What do you say now? $1,073,000. $1,073,000 now. 74 now. Can I say 75? 74 here on my right hand side. $1,074,000. $1,074,000 now. Can I see $1,075,000? $1,075,000. Thank you, ma'am. $1,075,000 now. $1,075,000. $1,075,000. Round us up, back up to 80, may I say. Could be that knockout bid that we're looking for. $1,075,000 now on my left. $1,075,000 now.
80.
80. Thank you, sir. $1,080,000. Good strong offer here. $1,080,000. $1,080,000. Can I see 81 or more? Or maybe someone can try lucky number 8, $1,080,000. Let's go 8,000. May I say $1,080,000 now? Am I right? $1,080,000. Can I see 81? 81. Thank you, ma'am. $1,081,000. Granny, what do you say now? $1,081,000 on my left. $1,081,000. 82. 82. 83, ma'am. $1,082,000, 83 on the nod, $1,083,000 now. $1,083,000, 84, 84 now. In front at 84, can I see it? 85, ma'am. $1,084,000. Don't miss out for $1,000. $1,084,000. 85, 85, Granny. What are you saying now? Can I see it? 86 or more? $1,085,000. Let's go straight to 90. 1.1 is looming. Perhaps at $1,085,000. $1,085,000. Can I say 86 or more? $1,085,000 now. $1,085,000. What do you say, folks? $1,085,000 now. $1,085,000. Get ready to miss out now, guys. $1,085,000. $1,085,000.
87.
87 now. Thank you. And $1,087,000. $1,087,000 Yang. Any bids here? 90. 90. Thank you. New interest here on my left hand side, which only means one thing: we're still in the great value buying zone at $1,090,000. At $1,090,000 on my left. New interest here on my left. $1,090,000. Granny, what do you say now? $1,090,000. $1,090,000 now. Sylvia, what do you say? Can I say 91? 91 here, 91. And 95, and 95, $1,095,000. $1,095,000 now. Can I see 1.1? $1,095,000. At $1,095,000 now. Then sure, sir, $1,095,000. $1,095,000. Have a think about it. Give you 10 seconds to change your mind if you want. At $1,095,000 now. At $1,095,000. What do you say, folks? $1,095,000. 96 to get you back in front. At $1,095,000, Sylvia. Can I say 96? Sorry? Hold on for a while. Looks like they're out. Buyers here on the left holding the bid. Looks like it's just between the two of you at the moment. 1,096, thank you. $1,096 now. $1,096,000 now on my left. 2,000. 2,098. $1,098. $1,098. $1,098,000, or you can try 99. 1.1. Let's get there. 1,000, $1,099. And $1,099,000. 1,000, 1.1. Got there in the end. At $1.1 million now on my left. At 1.1 now. At $1,100,000. So you're still here, which indicates to me that you might still have some interest for this property. Well, $1.1 million. Can I see another bid from you? Don't miss out now for $1,000 at $1.1 million. At $1,100,000. 1.101. 102. 102. I'm good at counting the bids when it's $1,000. At $1,102,000. Can I see 3? Let's get you back in front. 1.02. 1.02 here. 1.102. 102. 103 to get you back in front now. At $1,102,000. 103. 103. 103 now. 4. 5 can I say, man? At 104. 4, 5. 4 here. This in the gym has never been wrong. At $1,104,000. Can I see a 5 or more? At $1,104,000. 1, 5, 6, 7. Can I see 7 then? At $1,106,000 now. At 1.106. At $1,106,000. 1, 7, 8, 1.108. Got to get your bids out quicker now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hesitate. Show your competition. You've got deep pockets here at 1.108. At 1,109. 9, 10, 8, 9.
No. We are 10.
10. 10. Sorry, I'm not good at counting at once. At $1,110,000. At $1,110,000. Can I see 11, man? 11 to get you back in front. My suggestion would be we need a strong knockout offer. Show your competition that you've got deep pockets here today and put a little bit of distance against your competitors here today. At $1,110,000. If you go in ones, they're going to come back with one. Everyone has $1,000, but not everyone has 10 or 20. $1,000. 1, 12, 13, man. A 1,112. At $1,112,000. I'll put in a bid of $10,000, man. What do you say? $10,000 doesn't get you much today. Won't even get you a trip overseas. At $1,112,000 at the moment. Let's try 13. 15. Switching up the strategy here now. 2017 at 1117. At $1,117,000. At $1,117,000. Haven't forgotten about you as well. My opening bidder as well. Haven't forgotten about you. You can jump in now if you want. At $1,117,000. At 117. At 117. At $1,117,000. 20 to get you back in front, man. At $1,117,000 at the moment. At 1117. At $1,117,000. 1,018 now. 2020 at $1,120,000. At $1,120,000 now at the moment. At 1120. At $1,120,000 now. Let's try 25 or more. At $1,120,000 at the moment. At 1120. At $1,120,000 now. 30 or 25 would be my suggestion here. 1,120. At $1,120,000. At $1,120,000. Look at the big open living area, open plan living, ladies and gentlemen. With the bedrooms at the front of the house, separated from the living areas. The 2 bedrooms, central bathroom, also separated from the master bedroom as well. So you've got plenty of privacy. Separate that with the living zones. 25 here at 1,125. At $1,125,000. 2027 now at 1,127. At $1,127,000 now. At 1,127. At $1,127,000 now. Let's try 30. If you say at 1,127. At $1,127,000. 30 to get you back in front. At $1,127,000. Ladies and gentlemen, think about how many buyers there are here today. And if you wait longer to buy a property, more than likely there's going to be more and more buyers coming onto the marketplace with less and less properties for sale at $1,127,000. And a property like this should give you confidence how many buyers we were able to attract throughout our campaign. So if you ever do decide to sell the property in 10 or 20 years' time, there'll be even more buyers with even more competition and definitely a higher price at $1,127,000 now. At $1,127,000 now. Get ready to miss our buyers. Just got to do my due diligence for our vendors here now at 1,127. At $1,127,000. Families here holding the bid, holding the keys. At $1,127,000. Give you 10 seconds to change your mind now at 1,127. At $1,127,000. Gavel is out now, ladies and gentlemen. No late bids, no late offers. Once the property has been knocked down, it will be deemed sold and you'll be back onto the marketplace looking for more homes at $1,127,000. First call now, 1127. 1,000 new interest here in the back at 1128. At $1,128,000 now. New interest only means one thing, which I said before. At $1,128,000 now in the back. At 1128. At $1,128,000. 1,029. 29, ma'am. What do you say at 1129? At $1,129,000 now. At 1129. Left here at 1129. 130 now. 1130. At 131. Straight back at you. Got to get your bids out quicker now. The gavel is out, as I said before, at 1131. At $1,131,000. At 1131. At $1,131,000. 32 to get you back in front, ma'am. 32 now back in front.
75.
35 now. 35, 1135. At $1,135,000. Gonna get your bids out quicker now. The weather's changing. At 1135. At $1,135,000 at the moment. At 1135. At $1,135,000 at the moment. At 1135. At $1,135,000, 40 to get you back in front.
38.
38 now. 38, 1138. 40 now. 40 straight back at you, Jim. At 1140. At $1,140,000 now. At 1140. At $1,140,000 at the moment. At 1140. At $1,140,000 at the moment. Highest bidder here. Been with me since the beginning. 41. 41, Yang, what do you say? 1142. 42. 42, can I say 45? At $1,142,000. My suggestion is put in a strong knockout offer. Secure the property's dreams at 1142. On my previous auctions that I did, the winning bid was a $50,000 increment. My suggestion would be to do something similar at 1142. At $1,142,000. $1,142,000 at the moment. At $1,142,000. At 1142. At $1,142,000. 1142 now. Highs with Yang. At 1142. Can I see another bid? At 1142 at the moment, staying next to Yang. At 1142 at the moment. At $1,142,000. At 143. Yang, let's 45 now. The buyers are facing off here. At 1145, staying next to each other at 1145. At $1,145,000 now, Jim. 1145. 46 now. Can I say 50? 848. At 1148 now, Jim. At 1148. At $1,148,000. Can I say 50? At 1148. At $1,148,000 at the moment. At 50 now. 50 at 1150. At 55 now. 1155. At $1,155,000 now. Can I say 60? At 1155. At $1,155,000 at the moment. At $1,155,000 now. 60 to get you back in front, sir. At 1155. 1155 at the moment. 60, thank you. At 1160. At 1160 now. At the 65 at 1165. At $1,165,000. Can I say a 70? At 1165. At $1,165,000. I'll go straight to lucky number 8. At $1,165,000 at the moment. Staying next to Yang. It's a garage auction at the moment. 66 at 1166. 1166 now at 1166. Let's not end on unlucky number 6, as some people would say. At 1166. At $1,166,000. 66 at the moment. Yang, what do you say? At 1166. At 1166 now. Let's go 70.
2,000 here.
Sorry, 2,000?
Yeah,
68.
68 now at 1168. At 1168 now, can I see a 70 now? Another 2 to get you back in front at 1168. At $1,168,000. 70 now, 1170. At 1170 now. Yang, what do you say? A lot of buyers here today, and obviously they know the value here today. Unit 2, number 9, Narallah Grove in central Box Hill North at 1170. At 1170 now, Yang, what do you say? At 1170. You always got to pay a little bit of premium to get into the area that you want, and in prime real estate like this, you can't go wrong. At 1170. At $1,170,000 now, standing next to Jim. At 1170. At $1,170,000 now, can I see it? 80. At 1170 at the moment. At 1170. At $1,170,000. At 1170. Bits are slowing down here. Need some instructions here. Any of you out now need to know at 1170. Gentleman's shaking his hand, indicating to me that he doesn't want the property anymore. Get ready to celebrate now. Get ready to miss out now, underbidders. We're at 1170 at the moment. At 1170. At $1,170,000. Give you 10 seconds to change your mind here. You can change your mind at auctions. At 1170. At $1,170,000 now. At 1170. At $1,170,000. I've put down the umbrella, picked up the gavel, so you know what that means. We're here to sell now, ladies and gentlemen. At 1170 at the moment, staying next to Jim. At $1,170,000. Don't miss out now. You've been with me since the beginning, sir. Hate for you to miss out now. I know you got more money to spend at 1170. At $1,170,000. First call now, 1170. Second call now at $1,170,000. For the third and final call now at $1,170,000. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Jim and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at $1,170,000. This property is selling. This property is selling. This property is. Put your hands together. Congratulations to the new purchase. This property is sold. Thank you.
你要谢谢我。